Yo, 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 welcome back to the fifth round. As always, myself, Stephen Moustaris. And man, today I'm talking about UFC 266. I just got done breaking down Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler 2, the return of Nick Diaz, and I'm geeked as fuck for it. But this leads me into the co-main and the main events, the two title fights of Saturday night, which the first one we see Valentina Shevchenko, who might be the GOAT, the women's GOAT, goes on and fights Lauren Murphy, who, if you're not a big fan of Lauren Murphy, you're not sure who she is. Girl's been on an absolute tear. Might have the most fight in her, like the most heart, like the most dog in her, where it's like, yeah, she probably doesn't have the most talent, but she definitely is going to kill you in heart and like determination and wanting it and never quitting. And she's made a career off of it, especially these last couple years where she's been, really, really coming out and looking great against a lot of these girls that are top contenders. But with that being said, I don't think Valentina's being. I've said it before. I'm sure I can find it. And I'm sure I'll probably lay it up here. But like, I've made videos before and everything. Talked about it. I talk about it with my friends. Talk about it with MMA fans. If it's not Valentina Shevchenko versus Amanda Nunes right now, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. And yeah, anything can happen. Lauren Murphy can get the back somehow. Maybe get a lucky punch, like stuff that's like super. The odds are super against, but like I just don't see it, man. I really don't see it. And I mean, if you want to make money, this would be the fight to make the money on. I'm pretty sure Valentina's like a minus 800 favorite to Lauren Murphy's like plus 600 or plus 500 or something. So you could 5 times your money potentially. But it's just one of them fights you almost don't want to take. It's like Floyd Mayweather in his prime going up against anyone. Like, it's not happening. It's like Mike Tyson in his prime knocking out people. It's Amanda Nunes anytime she fights. It's literally the exact same. Valentina's on such another level of these women. And like, no offense, but Jessica Andrade would give Lauren Murphy the word. We've seen it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we just seen what Valentina did to Jessica Andrade. And I know every fight is different. Fight math doesn't always add up. I get that shit, but it's tough to sit here and try to make a case for Lauren Murphy. I'm really excited to see her get her potential fight. I don't want to see her get hurt. But, everybody deserves this Cinderella story. This is that Rocky moment. But if we're just basing it off of what we've seen, Valentina, it literally, for me, it's 1A, 1B. Her and Amanda Nunes. I thought at least one of those fights, Valentina fought Amanda. I thought she won the second one for sure. First one, thought she won 2. I thought she's 2-0 against Amanda. And I could see 1-1. I definitely don't think she's 0-2 against Amanda, even though technically on the record books she's 0-2. But neither of them have finished each other. They've been tough-ass fights, and you see like two different complete fighters when they fight each other. But then when they fight these girls, it's almost like, no offense, I'm not trying to hit on Lauren Murphy. She's a dog. I wish her the best of luck. I'd be happy to see her win, honestly. But it's not like it is with men going up against each other, especially at like 155, 165, or not 165, but 170, 185, 205, and plus, like, yeah, you might be the John Jones of the world, but you could get clipped by somebody. Just anybody's got the power. But when it comes to these women, they lack that. And I hate that. I'm not trying to sound like sexist or whatever, like whatever you want to call me. I'm not. I'm really not. Because trust me, I'm right there. I love watching the girls' fights. I'm all about it. Trust me. A lot of those girls are kicking my ass. But when it comes to just the different tiers, the tiers are so much further apart than there is. Like from ranked champion to ranked 10 in women's divisions, here's the champion and here's number 5. It's way down here. But with the men's divisions, it's like here's the champion, and then there's number 1 right under him, and then even number 15 or something's like right there too. It's like you don't go down until you get the older guys that have been fighting for a while and they're losing their chin. So, I don't know. This is definitely a fight that I'm not touching bet-wise. There's no way I'm putting any money on Valentina Shevchenko just to make, 8 cents back to my dollar or $8 to 100 or whatever. It's like, I'm cool. So, that's probably out. I'm not doing it, not touching it. But I think we'll probably... I don't want to jinx it or nothing, but I think if I had to bet at least, like if you're going to bet on the scenario, whatever, in my prediction, I'm going Valentina Shevchenko, probably second, maybe latest third round, just because I said Lauren Murphy is a dog. She's not going to go out easy. So I think it's going to be a knockout, but it's going to be second, third round, I would say. So, hey, this has been the fifth round. As always, myself, Stephen Moustaris, and thank you guys so much for watching. And please go root on UFC 266 this weekend. Let's go, baby.